All right, good morning, guys. I wanted to go over this product here. I really don't recommend a lot of products on this channel, but this is the CryoGrip build plate from Bigtreetech, and I got these. A member of my community and someone I think on my YouTube videos mentioned to get these build plates, just because I was having a lot of bed adhesion issues with my minis. All of them, some of them come off the build plate a lot, and so I got the CryoGrip. I think this is pretty much the same exact build plate that SliceWorks has, that they came out with a few months ago. Never really heard about them until recently. So I got two of these to test out on my other A1 printer, and I was printing some minis on them, and these things just stick tremendously well. I don't even need to clean this with IPA or acetone. It's basically just water, dish soap, warm water, and just rinse once in a while. But these build plates are like, they're like magnet. It's like a magnet with PLA. The prints just stick extremely well. So I just ordered 20 more build plates. They just came. So here's a couple here, and then we have there's like, I guess, 15 more in this box. And so what I'm going to be doing today is basically switching over all of the files, all of the mini animal files that I have on the SD cards to, I have to basically change them over to the texture PEI sheet, and also the temperature of the bed. A lot of these are defaulted to 65 degrees, but the CryoGrip build plates, a lot of people said that 45 degrees is more than enough to heat the bed. So it also doesn't require a lot of energy to get these beds heated up, and it doesn't consume a lot of energy when printing. So I highly recommend these. These are from Bigtreetech, but you can get these from SliceWorks. I think you should get these from a lot of other places, but this is from Bigtreetech. I bought them from their website. I'll leave a link in the description below. And on another note, just got this giant roll here. So if you didn't know, if you have a UPS account, you can order free shipping labels from their UPS, from the UPS account website. I think you just go to ups.com, create an account, and then you can buy free shipping supplies. So this is a roll of 960 4x6 labels, thermal labels, that I can use for packing orders, sending stuff out to FBA when we use UPS. And so traditionally I buy these 4x6 labels from Amazon, and they just come in stacks like this. I thought this would come in a stack, but it didn't. So basically I just have to print out a roller for this so that I can use it on my thermal printer. And speaking of thermal printers, we just got this guy over here for 50 bucks. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to set this area up as a packing station, get a laptop, and use this as a secondary packing station for Q4 when we have a lot of orders. We'll have basically two stations for packing. All right, and so for today, we're gonna, like I said, switch over all of those mini animals to the new build plates, the new temperatures on the build plates, and then I'm also gonna scale them down by 10% probably, because I think they're a little bit too big right now. So that's what we're gonna be doing for the rest of the day pretty much. And then we're also gonna be looking at some new Halloween things that are Halloween items that we're gonna print and get listed on our marketplaces. We have the mini mystery pumpkin animal pack, but we're also going to do a little bit of other things, maybe like a coffin. There's other Halloween themed prints, and I want to try to get to 20 or so listings for Halloween for hopefully by the end of the week, just to get ready for the seasonal stuff, and then after that maybe some Thanksgiving stuff, and then Christmas. So that's what I'll be doing today. All right, so we're also doing a redesign of the actual eggs that we use. So we're basically going to be using these eggs for the mini packs, but the only thing we need to do is obviously 10 of our animals don't fit in here because the scaling of the animals is pretty big. These are like between 80 to 90% scale, so we're going to scale these down to about 60%, so that 10 of them will fit into this egg. I didn't really like the other egg design that we had, so I'm just going to swap over to this design. Right, it still has the enclosure. And it's a twist enclosure, so it snaps on and it twists. So it still has that functionality, but the minis are just a little bit too big to be able to fit 10 in here. So what we're doing in the slicer is essentially just going back and reslicing everything to the cryo build plate setting. So 45 degrees on the texture PEI. We're scaling these down to 60%. And we're going to adjust the bed so that we can get as many minis on here as possible. All right, day's about halfway done. I'm about halfway done with changing out all the G-code files. I also tried to buy like this Aquanet hairspray. A lot of people suggested this to spray onto your build plates to get adhesion. So I bought a 3-pack, and this was before I got the CryoGrip sheets from Bigtreetech. So I actually don't have any use for this anymore. These build plates are just so sticky that you don't really need any other adhesion glue or hairspray or anything. There's an army of owls. Also, wanted to ask, I asked in my community, but I figured I'd ask my viewers here on YouTube as well. My wife's interested in doing a craft fair, so a street fair in a couple weeks. We're thinking about setting up a booth, a table, and selling some stuff that we 3D print. So let me know what you guys think are maybe some best practices or some tips and tricks for those of you who sell in person at fairs, at markets. What is like the best way to sell things? I was thinking about just getting a dragon stand for some of the dragons, and also a bin for the minis where they can just grab a handful of minis, however many they can fit into an egg or something like that. Or I would give away a free mini for every order that, or every time somebody bought something. So let me know your thoughts. All right, so we got some new prints going on here. First, we have up the Creepy Clown from Twisty Prints. We got this on the build plate. We got 3 printing at once. We're printing some new dragons from Cinderwing. We have the Infested Dragon, the Winged, and the Wingless version. So this is the Winged one. The Wingless I just sent to the printer, so it's currently printing. So these are just some new Halloween prints. We're also printing the bats from Cinderwing. I forgot what they look like, but they're here somewhere. And then I like to just browse on MakerWorld, my Patreon subscribers that I'm subscribed to, and other websites, printables, Thingiverse, Cults, just to look for some cool 3D printed Halloween themed items. My goal here is to try to print some stuff. We're gonna probably do a fair or a street fair in a couple weeks. So I want to get some things printed for Halloween for that fair. All right, and again, if you guys have any questions or comments related to what's going on, feel free to leave a comment below. If you guys have any tips in terms of what to do for street fairs and best practices, please leave a comment down below as well. And so other than nothing too crazy going on, we're just printing things, getting ready to stock up for Q4. And these are the CryoGrip build plates that we got. I just ordered another 20. I know I just received 20, but I ordered another 20. And I'm eventually just gonna switch over all of the build plates over to them because I just like the adhesion. I don't need to use glue. I don't need to clean them with IPA or anything like that. So for now, we're still gonna use the gold texture PI sheets, but the plan is to just switch them all over to the CryoGrip build plates from Bigtreetech. And so here is our filament stock, what it's looking like. We have all this filament here up on these racks, and then all of our racks up here are filled with filament as well, up there, and then this entire shelf here. And then this is just empty boxes. So I would say all in all, we probably have close to 1,500 rolls of plastic currently. I have another 1,000 order of plastic coming in from overseas, and that's just single color PLA, as well as some other dual and tricolor and other rainbow gradient PLA. And so hopefully I don't run out of stock with this filament. My current run rate is around, I would say, close to 800 rolls per month with all the printers printing nonstop. I don't know why this guy's not. I thought I sent a print to this printer, I guess not. And this one, I just swapped this over to the CryoGrip build plate as well. And we also have to do something about this death trap extension cord. There's not enough give, so it's kind of just hanging here. I think I'm gonna probably get another extension cord and just connect this and then loop it on and so that it's sitting on the floor instead of me having to go over this like this, because one day I'm gonna trip and break that. And this is my little light studio setup right now. We have these 2 lights. So this is what my light studio or my photo studio looks like. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, it's nice when the bay doors open. I get the natural light that comes in as well. That kind of helps with the brightness levels and whatnot. And then once I take the photos here, I go into my computer and do some more editing with them. So this desk is a mismatch. This is the FlexiSpot desk that's raisable. Bring it back up. So my goal here is probably just to set up another shipping station eventually. This is the thermal label printer that I showed you guys earlier. hasn't been set up yet. I have the monitor already. I just got to get a cheap laptop set up here, and then the station will all be set up. This is what the space is looking like. Nothing too crazy going on. Stock, nothing too crazy. I just wanted to actually talk about this real quick. So Sunlu sent me this to review. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do that on this channel. I'm going to actually give this away in my community as our weekly giveaway prize. But this is the Sunlu filament connector. I'm sure you guys have probably seen these online. There's a ton of other people who receive these and have done reviews on these. All of this is Sunlu plastic down here. I have a Sunlu filament dryer. I just ordered 1,000 rolls of PLA from Sunlu. Love what they do. I love the company. But this product just, for me, doesn't make sense because I have all of these A1 printers that have AMS systems, so I will probably never ever use this. If you guys don't know what this is, basically, if you have two spools, or it doesn't even have to be two spools, but spools of plastic that are about to run out, you can basically combine the ends of the spools so that it's one roll. But again, like I said, I have all these AMS units here that do that job for me already, so I really don't have any use for it. And so if you guys are interested in that product, there are, like I said, I'm sure there's a ton of reviews already online about this product. Just for me, it's not something that I'm going to ever use probably, so I'm going to give this away in my community. All right, here's the CryoGrip build plate in action. I basically scaled these minis down and filled up the entire build plate. Here's another one, and another one. And another one, and another one. I might have scaled these minis down a little bit too much, but we will see when they're done. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to fit 10 into the new egg, and yeah, I'm gonna have to make a new listing for it, new variation and all that, so fun stuff. But I will keep you guys posted on how these build plates work. Again, these are basically the same ones as the slice work plates that came out a few months ago. So nothing really new. I think it's just a rebranded build plate. So yeah, nothing like new with that stuff. But these build plates do like just stick. Like the PLA just bonds so well with this build plate. It's actually pretty insane. Yeah, I highly suggest these build plates. Okay, here are the two printers that are printing the spiders from Cinderwing 3D. Here's the one, and then the other one is over here. So spider is just different, like egg sacs that they have. So this one's like a pumpkin design for the egg, and this one is a skeleton or a hollow, whatever you want to call it, design for the spider sac. All right, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. Again, I'll leave a link for the Bigtreetech CryoGrip build plates in the description below. They're $19.99, and the SliceWorks build plates are like $38.99, so they're almost 50% off. And honestly, I'm not sure if there's a difference between the Bigtreetech one and the SliceWorks build plate. I don't know if it's a different type of build plate or it's identical technology, but someone's suggesting for me to get the Bigtreetech one because of the price. I got it, I tested it on a handful of printers for about a week, and they adhere pretty darn well. So I'll leave a link below for you guys if you're interested in buying that. I'll also leave a link to the Sunlu filament connector if you're interested in buying that as well. Yeah, but that's going to do it for this video here. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next video.